This sports reporter just exposed the NFL for colluding against Shedeur Sanders.
Mike, it was not a shock within the NFL and team buildings when Shedeur Sanders did not go in the first round. I would fairly tell you it is a surprise that he is still on the board at the start of day 3. Philosophically, some teams feel like if you are drafting at the quarterback position specifically, if you think you got a starter, you take him in round 1. If you're drafting somebody to be your backup, you don't want to do that until day 3. I spoke last night with one general manager who is considering taking Shedeur Sanders today. He pointed back all the way to March 2024 and something that Shedeur's father, Deion Sanders, said on a podcast talking about both Shedeur and Travis Hunter, saying that if they are drafted by a team that they don't want to go to, he's going to step in and pull an Eli.
A couple teams that I won't allow him to play for.
Whoa.
This is my profession. I know what's behind the curtain. We ain't got to get back there for me to understand what's not prominent for my son. I'm not doing it. Ain't
and
no
if he
in the world.
doesn't listen to you?
Who? No, you must mean owners, like not my son.
Force those players to not actually go to that team and try to get them traded. Throughout the pre-draft process, Shedeur Sanders very much proceeded as if he was dictating to clubs where he was going to go rather than how the draft works, which is the other way around. And there were a bunch of opportunities missed at the various checkpoints through that pre-draft process. Go all the way back to All-Star season. Instead of going to the Senior Bowl, he went to the East-West Shrine Bowl in his backyard in Dallas. Despite an NFL memo saying if you go to these All-Star games, you have to practice, Shedeur chose not to. At the Combine, it is now well documented some of his formal interviews did not go well. One assistant coach told me in all his years, it was the worst formal interview he'd ever been through. People said that Shedeur was trying to dictate how he wanted things to go and made them feel small. Even at the Pro Day, the entire Big 12 have an event in Dallas. Shedeur was there, but did not work out. He had a showcase instead in Colorado. All of which is to say, for a player who had a variety of questions both about the talent level, how he would fit into an NFL system, how he would adjust from his play style in college, but also about the potential culture shock of for the first time playing for someone who is not his father. There were opportunities that Shedeur Sanders could have taken there. He seemed to feel as if he was in an elite category where he could choose the few teams he wanted to go to. Now some of those very same teams that might be considering taking Shedeur today didn't get those opportunities to answer their question.
Even Stephen A. Smith did a whole segment about the NFL colluding against Shedeur Sanders as well.
Shedeur Sanders is not blameless here. Primetime Deion Sanders is not blameless here. I'm going to say what I have to say, knowing that both of them have their hands at least a little bit dirty in all of this. But if you're the National Football League, clearly it's not about talent anymore. It's about something else. And I'm going to tell you, I spent a large amount of the last 24 hours thinking about nothing more than I was thinking about collusion. Because how in the hell does 32 teams in the National Football League pass on a quarterback that was universally recognized one of the top 3 quarterbacks in the country entering this draft, and 32 teams passed on them? Not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 different times they passed on them. How the hell does that happen? 4 rounds. It doesn't happen to a quarterback. We've never seen anything like this before. We've seen guys drop because of injuries. We've seen guys drop because of off-field issues, but we've never seen a quarterback projected to be a top 20 pick, universally recognized one of the top 3 quarterbacks in the draft, projected to be a first rounder, in all likelihood a safe bet of a late first rounder, and drop literally to the 5th round. We haven't seen anything like that. And when you're talking about the owners, I'm going to keep in mind, and I tweeted about this, seems very Kaepernick-like, as in Colin Kaepernick.
And to bolster these claims of the NFL colluding against Shedeur Sanders, the fake prank call that went viral, they saying that the Falcons defensive coordinator, Jeff Ulbrich, his son was the one who leaked the private phone numbers only the NFL personnel had. His son, Jax Ulbrich, was the kid in the video looking so surprised.
Hello?
Hey, is this Shedeur?
He got that call. Yeah, what's going on?
Hey, this is Mickey Loomis here, the GM of the New Orleans Saints.
Say it one more time for me.
This is Mickey Loomis here, GM of the Saints.
How you doing?
Good, how are you, man?
Good, been waiting on you.
Yeah, we have. It's been a long wait, man.
Nah, for
We're gonna
sure.
take you with our next pick right here, man.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Let's be legendary.
Yeah, man, you're gonna have to wait a little longer, man. Sorry about that.
Ready to go.
Pretty good, man. What did he say? I don't know. How you gonna ask me what it means if you was on the phone? You heard that?
Now, at first, I was mad at the kid, and I was like, man, that's pretty lame, because I'm a fan of Shedeur Sanders. Shit, the whole Colorado players and coaches and staff. So I was a bit salty about it. Then I looked back and said it was just a harmless joke. But is it so harmless if the NFL has a standard that they want their personnel to live by? How's your kids breaking into your information? How did he get your information? You know,
It's day 3, so now I gotta have my phone on now. So,
But what them numbers I call you?
fam, I thought that was a real person that called you, but it actually wasn't, was it?
No, I told you. That was a specific phone number, not in my name, not in anything.
So you bought that phone just for the drive.
Boost Mobile sent the phone just for the drive.
So how did they get your
Nobody
number?
had the number.
That's what I'm saying.
The number was only in the email thread that the NFL sent out to only teams.
That's outrageous, bro. So the NFL leaked it, basically.
No, you can't say that. It could be one of their kids. It could be one of their kids that then seen the email and just took the number.
Okay.
That's it.
that's how you know he an elite thinker. He's a elite QB. Like, bro already think ahead of the game. Didn't blame it on the NFL, and he called it spot on. Maybe it was one of their kids. It was one of their kids. If anyone can obtain personal information that's close to an NFL personnel, rep, coach, assistant, anybody, what else type of information can they obtain? So the NFL is going to take this very seriously. I don't think he's going to get any charges. I mean, he can get wiretapping or illegal recording or impersonation, but he's privileged, bro. He's not about to get in trouble. He probably had to make a public apology or something like that, but going to jail, absolutely not. Hey man, y'all need to check out this video that's about to pop up on the screen. I felt like Stephen A. Smith didn't protect Shannon Sharpe in the way that he was supposed to have his back, like he had Jay-Z back when Jay-Z was accused with doing some heinous stuff. Hey, they say out of 1,000 people, 10% likes a video. So if you can be one of the 10% that like this video, I will appreciate that.